Have you ever noticed something surprising happening around the world? People from different countries, from America to the United Kingdom, from the Philippines to India, from Dubai to Ghana, are starting to speak English the way Nigerians speak it. Yes, millions of people are copying the Nigerian style of speaking English, and many of them don't even know it. But why is this happening? How did a way of speaking that started in Nigeria travel across the world and become so popular? In this video, we are going to explore that story. And trust me, once you hear it, you will understand why the Nigerian style of English is becoming a global trend. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into something very interesting. First, let's talk about what makes Nigerian English unique. Nigerians do not just speak English, they decorate it. They spice it, they add flavor, emotion, culture, and attitude to it. The words are not just words. They have rhythm, they have power, they have confidence. When a Nigerian says something like, "You know fit try I am," the sentence hits differently. It's not only what they say, it's how they say it. Nigerian English has its own melody. It has a rising and falling tone that makes simple sentences sound strong and full of energy. And once you hear it, you never forget it. That is one of the reasons people around the world are picking it up. But that's only the beginning. Another major reason is Nigerian entertainment. Today, Nigerian music, comedy, social media, and movies are everywhere. Afrobeats has taken over the world. Artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Rema, Asake, Tems, Era Star, they all speak with Nigerian accents in their songs and interviews. Millions of fans who love them also love the way they speak. And without even trying, many of these fans start copying it. Let me give you a simple example. When Rema says calm down in his song, people around the world are not just singing the lyrics. They are copying the pronunciation. They stretch the calm, they drop the down, they add a little Nigerian tone to it. And before you know it, they are speaking like Nigerians without even planning to. TikTok has also played a huge role in this. Every day, millions of people watch Nigerian comedians who use Nigerian English in funny and entertaining ways. People hear phrases like "no wahala," "ichoke," "wetin dey happen," and "you get sense," and they start using them because it sounds fun and expressive. These phrases spread so fast that people in other countries begin to use them, like normal everyday language. But entertainment alone is not the full story. One of the most powerful forces behind the spread of Nigerian English is the Nigerian people themselves. Nigerians live in almost every country in the world: the United States, Canada, the UK, Germany, Italy, South Africa, China, everywhere. When Nigerians travel, they carry their culture with them. They carry their music, their food, their humor, and of course, their English. When Nigerians speak, people listen, not only because of the accent, but because of the confidence. Nigerians speak English like they own it. They speak it boldly, sharply, and with full energy, and confidence is contagious. When people hear it, they start to copy it because it feels powerful. In many countries, Nigerian English has become so common that even non-Nigerians are teaching it to their friends. Some people just learn it for fun. Others use it to sound cool. Some learn it because it helps them talk to their Nigerian classmates, coworkers, or friends. Before anyone realized it, Nigerian English had spread across the world like wildfire. But let's go deeper. Why do people love the Nigerian way of speaking English so much? One big reason is humor. Nigerian English is naturally funny without even trying to be funny. The expressions are unique, the proverbs are dramatic. The slang is powerful. When Nigerians say "if you no get money, hide your face," it doesn't just sound like advice, it sounds like a whole movie scene. Nigerian English has drama, and people love drama. Another reason is originality. In a world where many languages and accents are starting to sound the same, Nigerian English stands out. It is raw, creative, bold, and unpredictable. You can never guess what a Nigerian will say next. And that uniqueness attracts people. People want to be part of something different. Also, Nigerian English is easy to learn but hard to forget. The sentences are catchy, the slang sticks in your head. Once you say "no wahala" one time, you will say it again, and again, and again. It becomes part of your vocabulary even if you are not Nigerian. Here's something even more interesting. The world is not only copying Nigerian English, they are also copying Nigerian body language, Nigerian reactions, Nigerian expressions, and even Nigerian hand movements. When Nigerians speak, they use their hands. They raise their eyebrows, they widen their eyes. They add passion to almost every sentence. And now people in other countries are doing the same thing. For example, many non-Nigerians on TikTok make videos where they shout "abeg" with their hands in the air, or they pretend to scold someone like a Nigerian mother. They copy the way Nigerians drag words, the way they emphasize certain syllables, and the way they break sentences to create suspense. Let's move to another big factor: memes. Nigerian memes are some of the most famous on the internet. From the "Why are you running?" meme to the "This 1 week me," Nigerian reactions have spread everywhere. People use them to express feelings that normal English cannot express. And because the memes are everywhere, the language behind the meme spreads too. Before we go further, imagine this: a teenager in Brazil wakes up and scrolls through TikTok. A Nigerian creator makes a funny video saying "Wetin be this?" The teenager laughs and repeats it. Later, that teenager uses it in a video. Someone in Spain sees it and starts using it too. Someone in Malaysia copies it next. That is how language spreads, not slowly, but suddenly. And Nigerian English is spreading faster than anyone expected. Now here's the question: is Nigerian English becoming a global accent? Some people think so. When something is used by millions of people, shared in videos, repeated in songs, acted out in movies, and copied in conversations, it becomes part of global culture. And Nigerian English is already there. Think about K-pop. It started in South Korea but spread around the world. Think about anime phrases from Japan. People use them even if they are not Japanese. Now Nigerian English is joining that level of global influence. But here's the most exciting part: this is only the beginning. The rise of Nigerian content creators is going to spread the accent even more. Every day, more Nigerians are entering global entertainment, movies, gaming, sports, podcasts, and social media. And as they keep growing, the world will hear even more Nigerian English. That means more slang, more expressions, more unique ways of speaking, and more global influence. Another interesting factor is how expressive Nigerian English is. When Nigerians speak, they don't hide their emotions. If they are happy, you will hear it. If they are angry, you will feel it. If they are joking, you will know it. This honesty in communication is part of the reason people love it. It feels real. It feels human. It feels alive. People around the world are tired of boring, flat, emotionless ways of speaking. Nigerian English brings life into a sentence. It turns a simple message into an experience. That is why millions are copying it, because it feels good to speak that way. But there is something deeper behind all this. Nigerian English is not just a way of speaking. It is a culture. It is a lifestyle. It is the voice of a people who have learned to turn struggle into strength, who have learned to find laughter even in hard times, who have learned to stand tall even when life tries to pull them down. Nigerian English carries a spirit of resilience. And when people around the world copy Nigerian English, they are not just copying the accent. They are copying that spirit. They are copying the confidence, the humor, the boldness, and the energy that comes with it. Let me tell you something amazing. The world loves originality. And Nigeria is full of originality. As long as Nigerians continue to shine, create, speak, laugh, and express themselves boldly, their English will continue to spread. Before we end, let's look into the future. What will happen next? Will even more people start copying Nigerian English? The answer is yes. The trend is growing every day. The more the world watches Nigerian content and listens to Nigerian music, the more they adopt Nigerian speech. Soon, you may walk into a foreign country and hear someone who has never been to Nigeria say, "No wahala, na you sabi, ichoke abak relax," or "Wetin they play." And they will say it confidently because Nigerian English is now part of global language. We are witnessing a cultural shift. A shift where Nigeria's voice is being heard loudly across continents. A shift where something that started in West Africa is now becoming part of worldwide communication. A shift that proves that language is not controlled by textbooks. It is shaped by culture, creativity, and connection. Nigerian English is more than words. It is a movement. And millions of people across the world are joining that movement every single day. The journey continues, and Nigerian English is only getting stronger.